Here comes trouble. It's the contestants from Charm School. These ladies of questionable merit were all on flavor of love. And as you can see, there wasn't a charming bone between them. School premieres 9:30 tonight, exclusive to VH1's Star-Studded Nights.
Hey guys, it's me here, Comrade Lavender here, back with another anti-capitalism deep dive YouTube video. Today I wanted to talk about the subject and topic of Charm School, the old school reality TV show on the VH1 channel network. But before we get started, all my YouTube videos that are related to this topic. You know other YouTube reality TV shows I've done, such as Rock of Love Bus with Bret Michaels, Black Ink Crew, Bad Girls Club, Jersey Shore. And other reality TV show videos I've made will be on the screen right now if you would like to check them out after you watch this video. So let's get started into this reality TV topic at hand.
I'm going to teach these girls to give back to their communities through different charitable organizations. They'll be taught to make a difference in their lives by helping those in need.
VH1's reality TV show Charm School was a reality competition series that took women from other VH1 dating reality TV shows, like Flavor of Love and Rock of Love Bus, and sent them to a charm school to learn etiquette, social graces, and life skills, with the goal of transforming them into more refined ladies. It was a spin-off from VH1's popular celeb reality shows, recycling familiar faces you already saw on your TV screen before. The reality TV show was hosted by different headmistresses across its seasons, including by Monique, Sharon Osbourne, Ricki Lake. The contestants faced challenges in areas like table manners, communication, social issues, and personal conduct, with the winner of the TV show earning the title of Charm School Queen and a cash prize. The winner of VH1's Charm School with Ricki Lake Season 3 was Ebony Jones, Risky, who received the grand prize of $100,000, matching the prize money from the previous season, which increased from the $50,000 prize in Season 1 of the show. However, Charm School as a whole, which aired around 2007 to 2009, received significant backlash and criticism for being an exploitative, cringeworthy, typical reality TV show that functioned as a soulless hunk of exploitative garbage. VH1's Charm School and Oxygen Network's Bad Girls Club, which to me, from what I've seen, are very similar to each other, as in the concepts of the shows, are widely regarded as highly exploitative, often cited as prime examples of 2000s trash TV that leveraged the traumatic personal experiences, interpersonal conflicts, and sometimes psychological vulnerabilities of young women for entertainment ratings.
You're trying to be passive-aggressive, and I don't play that either. Do you know what passive-aggressive means?
It definitely irritated me when Bubbles piped in and, decided to defend herself. I just had to just lay in on her.
Hey, when you say, hey girl, don't be, stop getting your panties wet. That means you like...
No, it's stop getting your panties in a bunch.
You also slid back into your party girl ways, obviously. Just a little. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to let you go.
I know it's different.
What you need to work on, stop being a follower, dude.
I'm so not.
Follower.
Hell no. Last night, how many times did she beg me to drink? If I was a follower, I would have been drunk.
Oh, you're a follower, but you're not dumb. The fact that so many times that I got in an argument with Ashley.
But no, I
and
think
then you like.
But I think you're looking at it. I think me and you think of like friendships different. Do you know what I mean?
I tell Brittany not to be a follower because that's all she's been doing. I mean, she's probably getting fights because she's following somebody. She's getting arguments here in the house because she's following Ashley. She's not a leader. She's a loser.
See, I'm the kind of person I can understand your point of view. Like, if you think something, I understand why you think it, and I understand how you got to that thought that you think it.
It's your opinion. You can say whatever you want. You can think whatever you want about me. But I tell you one thing, that's not going to make a difference in my life.
Exactly.
Now,
but you're acting like it's bothering you. If there was something, if you could watch this, you would see someone being defensive and rude right now. When I'm being normal and talking to you. On a regular day, I would have beat her ass. Like, so for me to have to argue was just annoying.
You should not come the way you came to anybody when you know you're in that type of situation. You're in a type of a situation right now that you should say sorry and thank you, even if you're wrong.
While it was a highly popular, guilty pleasure, that brought in 5 million viewers for its debut. It was simultaneously criticized for its hypocritical premise, which ostensibly aimed to teach charm to women from Flavor of Love and Rock of Love, while actually incentivizing the same volatile, chaotic behavior it claimed to condemn. Critics of show have argued that the reality TV show was a form of capitalist exploitation that sought to commodify and fix women from other TV shows without addressing their underlying issues and roots of the problems. Instead of providing genuine support, the show, hosted by figures like Monique, Sharon Osbourne, and Ricki Lake, was criticized for pushing a narrative that aimed to trade the contestants' bad taste or trashy behavior for a sanitized, middle-class lifestyle. On the other TV show, Bad Girls Club on the Oxygen Network got similar claims with significant backlash from viewers regarding Laura Barron. The life coach, who appeared on Fear Factor in her earlier years, and in later Bad Girls Club seasons, specifically 12-15 of the show's seasons, and fans frequently criticized her, with many labeling her a fake therapist or phony, who was more interested in screen time than actually helping the participants. Fans discovered that Laura was on an episode of Fear Factor years prior, leading to speculation that she was simply an actress TV personality rather than a qualified counselor. She was criticized for giving generic, Dr. Phil-style advice. Does every single private struggle in a person's real life need to be put on television? It seems many Americans have finally had enough. 3 in 5 Americans believe reality TV has gone too far, according to new research. A new survey of 2,000 respondents examined people's current perceptions of reality TV. The results showed that many feel unscripted programs take too many liberties when it comes to making money off of participants' personal struggles. Respondents were also asked whether they felt reality TV had taken participants' personal problems too far in entertainment, and a little more than half, 57%, believe it has. The survey, conducted by Talker Research, comes after the controversial Bachelorette Season 21 finale, in which star Jen Tran was forced to rewatch her engagement breakup on live TV, and when Judy Jai from the reality TV show Bad Girls Club on Season 7 and Season 13 of the Bad Girls Club show had a clear-as-day serious drinking problem, with online conversations questioning the ethics surrounding both networks' decision to air the content. The survey results show that over half of Americans, 56%, surveyed believe reality TV producers should be held accountable for the mental health of their show's participants. Nearly half of millennials surveyed, 46%, said they are reconsidering watching the Bachelor/Bachelorette franchise, with 45% saying the Jen Tran incident made them reflect on the reality TV they consume. VH1's Charm School and similar reality TV shows from that era heavily featured alcohol as a deliberate tool by producers to create conflict and drama among contestants.
They don't have tequila.
I love tequila.
A practice that has been widely criticized as exploitative. Specific examples of alcohol-related incidents on Charm School and its feeder shows included: on Rock of Love, Charm School, a contestant named Courtney was expelled because the show cannot help her with drinking problems, despite reports that another contestant, Brandy M., allegedly admitted to giving Courtney many drinks to cause her to miss an elimination ceremony on a previous show. Beverly from Rock of Love Bus's behavior was often attributed to alcohol, including a notable incident where she was influenced by others to confront another contestant, Brittany Stair, while intoxicated. DUI incidents participants faced real-world consequences, such as Beverly from Rock of Love Bus receiving a DUI the year following her appearance on Charm School 3. While Dr. Robert Shapiro later tried to educate the girls on the dangers of alcohol and smoking in a Bubble Trouble episode, the show's editing and premise often prioritized the conflict caused by alcohol. The TV show also faced backlash for the amount of bullying on it once again, with a major point of criticism.
Something under the door, like, what, a ham sandwich?
We lock her in there, and we were just gonna lock her in for a minute, but then she's like, you whores, you bitches, go yourself. So I was like, you know what? I'm not letting this bitch out. She could stay in here the rest of the night for all I care.
Dang, she's
Like the bottom of my feet.
She's like this. We're gonna bring you some food. Don't worry.
I can do ET feet. Look.
All
right, if you guys don't let me out, seriously, in 5 minutes, I will break the door down because this isn't cool. I shouldn't be hostage in the bathroom.
Was the fight with Beverly from Rock of Love bus, and her behavior where a notable incident where she was influenced by others to confront another contestant, Brittany Stair, while heavily intoxicated and bully her. There was also the Blonderage drama. The group known as the Blonderage, Ashley and Farrah from VH1's Rock of Love bus, who were contently bullying and being hostile to Brittany Stair. Brittany Starr was locked in a bathroom by fellow contestants Farrah and Ashley. Another incident was the intense bullying directed at Bubbles from Real Chance of Love, with viewers and fans finding the constant, aggressive picking on her by other contestants, specifically Bay, So Hood, and Kiki to be mean-spirited. Some of the most popular girls to come out of charm school, the reality TV show have showed no growth whatsoever off the show. This includes Britannia Razavi, who was originally cased for Rock of Love Season 3, and ended up doing other reality TV shows, such as I Love Money on VH1 as well as Charm School.
I'm freaking in a lot of trouble right now with the law, and if I win, I could pay for my lawyer. I have a really, really bad anger problem.
The whole truth is they actually casted me for a different show. It was Real and Chance. It was a different show, and I didn't want to do it.
What was Real and Chance?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And see, I made a good decision. I told you I'm good at making decisions.
And Rock of Love. This was actually kind of strange about it is I remember watching Rock of Love. So I definitely watched an entire season of you on a show
back in the day.
Yeah, it was. And I never used to watch shit like that, but somehow I got into that and Flavor of Love. But I don't actually remember I'm sure you looked a lot different and stuff. I'm sure maybe if I saw your character like on the show.
Yeah.
I would remember.
I mean, it was so 10 years ago. That's a long ass time ago.
Yeah. Over 10 years, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up doing that show. Changed my whole life. Changed everything. Yeah.
So what was it like actually being on the show? Were you actually a fan of Bret Michaels?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Right.
So I did watch Rock of Love, and I did love the show. So I actually got offered to do a different show before. I didn't know it. I didn't care for it, and I didn't want to do it. I was like, no, I'm not interested. Then they hit me up again, and they're like, okay, what about Rock of Love? I was like, fuck yeah, it's my favorite show, because I watched season 1 and 2. I was on the 3rd one.
So how did your life change after that?
Just everything. It was crazy. Like when I did the show, I thought it was going to be just normal. I didn't think anything of it. And when I got off of it, or when it aired, I was like a fan favorite, and I was just shocked.
Right.
I was just totally shocked.
So you start having tons of opportunities from there?
Yeah, I was the most booked person. Back then there was no Instagram, so people paid all day. I was booked like 5 days a week minimum, going state to state, like just doing club appearances after club appearances. So that like brought in, like, I was like, wow, this is a crazy shit going on.
How much were you getting paid at the time to do club?
$1,000 a club.
Okay.
So it'd be like 800 minimum, like if it was in LA or somewhere close, to 1,500, but average 1,000.
Then you were just grinding it out.
I was fucking milking it.
That's light. That's tight. Was there any other ways that you were able to like monetize it at the time?
No. So then I did another show, which then they brought me back, and I did 2 more shows after that.
The same show or just different shows?
No, they spin-offs.
Okay.
So I ended up doing Charm School and then I Love Money. And from that point, I was still just banking off the, doing that. And then I got in trouble.
What was the trouble?
Then I got locked up for assault with a deadly weapon.
What?
Yeah, and the first charge, actually, they wanted to get me for attempted murder.
What did you do?
So I thought my whole life was over. Like, it was crazy. I thought my whole life was over. Thank God it wasn't. I ended up just doing 6 months for it.
Former reality TV stars like her, who show no character growth for years after the TV show scare, you would think they would learn and grow from their past experiences and become a better person, but instead remain the same highly problematic person and influencer they were before. On the TV show, Britannia was noted for her volatile hot temper, including being a mean girl and a total follower approach to other contestants, specifically targeting contestants like Bubbles, Marsha, Natasha, and Brittany Stair. A major fight between Britannia and contestant Marsha in an episode was noted by viewers. And at the beginning of when the first episode aired, she claimed she was in hot water with the law and needed to pay for her lawyer. Following her time on the show, Britannia Razavi was charged with a felony count of assault with a deadly weapon, a glass acca, She used a pimp cup to assault a girl and misdemeanor battery stemming from a 2008 Halloween party incident. And this reality TV show teached her nothing when she was eliminated from charm school. She said it sucked she didn't win the prize money, and how she would get it someday because she's a hustler. However, she, after the show, is accused of exploiting other women to make millions of dollars off of sex work. In 2025, she is accused of by the Routers.com website of a filing in August in a federal sex trafficking lawsuit alleged that Britannia Razavi, a 39-year-old former reality TV personality and porn star, manipulated and coerced financially desperate women into making porn for OnlyFans, and then stole most of the profits. Phoenix International, OnlyFans' British parent company, is also named as a defendant in the suit and accused of having a business partnership with Razavi that facilitated her exploitation of the two women. One of the women was a Las Vegas showgirl when the pandemic struck and made her jobless, according to the suit. The other was an immigrant who had been kicked out of her adopted home as a teenager. Razavi groomed both of them, finding them places to stay and making extravagant promises of fast cash and ultimately wealth and fame if they would create OnlyFans content under her management, said the suit. One of the women looked to Razavi as a mother figure. The suit makes a number of allegations about Razavi. She used the women's IDs and social security numbers to set up OnlyFans accounts that only she could access, then plied them with alcohol to get them to perform sex acts on camera, sometimes with others. When they resisted, Razavi told them, "I'll just talk to you again when you're drunk." The suit also alleges one of the women was raped while intoxicated, and the video was posted online. Reuters couldn't confirm whether or where the video appeared. The women's OnlyFans accounts generated more than $1.3 million in revenue, of which OnlyFans took its customary 20% cut, said the suit. The rest was funneled into bank accounts controlled by Razavi, who paid the women about 10% of their share and not the 50% she had promised. The suit said, contacted by Reuters, Razavi's lawyer categorically denied the allegations and declined to comment further. OnlyFans did not respond to a request for comment on the suit. Racism and intense racial tension were significant, frequently discussed elements in VH1's Charm School franchise, particularly in the later seasons. Accusations against contestants, viewers, and fans have highlighted specific incidents, such as accusations of racism and bullying against Lacey from Rock of Love, who was perceived as targeting and harassing Black contestants, such as Dallas and making microaggressions, comments towards them. Similarly, discussions have pointed to Ashley's and Farrah's behavior as having racial undertones. During the 2009 airing of Rock of Love Bus, Season 3, contestant Natasha McCullum was the target of persistent anti-trans comments and bullying from other cast members. They frequently referred to Natasha as a man, using the name Nathaniel to mock her. The comments often centered on Natasha's deep smoker voice and physical stature. At the season reunion, fellow contestant Kelsey also repeatedly called Natasha Nathaniel, later claiming that the show's production team encouraged her to do so for the sake of the television narrative. While the behavior was aired as part of the show's typical reality TV conflict at the time, modern viewers and retrospective discussions on platforms like Reddit and TikTok have heavily criticized the comments as jarring, disgusting, and overtly transphobic. There is no evidence that Natasha herself is transgender. The comments were used as a form of bullying by other contestants. The first season of Charm School, hosted by Monique, faced criticism for its murky race and gender politics, with one review highlighting how the show allowed white contestants to label a Black contestant as weak or deserving of harsh treatment. Other controversies of Charm School include, during the Rock of Love Charm School reunion, host Sharon Osbourne assaulted contestant Megan Hosserman. After Hosserman made a comment about Ozzy Osbourne's health, Sharon dumped a drink on her, pulled her hair, and punched her repeatedly. Hosserman subsequently sued Osbourne for battery and negligence, a case that was settled out of court in 2011. THR settlement was reached in dueling litigation between Sharon Osbourne and a former contestant on Rock of Love Charm School over battery claims, Osbourne's attorney said.